Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Emmerich. Pleased to be joined by Eddie Olczyk up here in the booth and Ray Ferraro down near the ice. There should be some pretty good firepower on display tonight. We're in the historic city of New York, where the Rangers' slanted lettering has become an iconic design throughout all levels of hockey. Nearing the start, here is Eddie Olczyk.
This is the Empire State, Doc. Everything feels so historic when you come to New York. The same is true for the original 6 team. I was lucky to play for the Stanley Cup winning team here in '94. Let's see if these players make history here tonight.
Underway with a matchup that is just fun to think about and now fun to watch.
New York's coming off a loss. In order to find success, they're going to need to get back to the basics.
Voracek. Terrific hit. I knew we wouldn't wait long. Couldn't make it through. Can't retain possession. Score! He got the post with that one.
They'll certainly have more energy. They've got the game's first score, and now they can play from in front.
New York's ahead by 1 goal here in the first period. A lot of time still left to play, but getting one and breaking the tie was huge. And they've won the neutral zone faceoff. Scorches one. Save there. Oh, what a hit that one was.
This is not going to be a game for quiet players. You're going to need to be physical. That early hit sets the tone here for both teams.
Terrific determination by Voracek. Pass through center ice. Picks it up back there. The Rangers have it at center ice. 1-on-1. Score!
He is right there in the low slot and doesn't waste any time snapping that home.
Well, guys, he did everything he could on that one, but the puck just beat him. I don't know what else he could have done.
Just under 7 minutes gone in this period. The Rangers with the lead, 2-0. The Rangers with a center ice face-off win.
He's out there looking for his first as an NHLer.
2 players came to the boards. Boom. He scores! That's 3 unanswered goals. Well, on the heels of that, it looks like we might have some war here.
Well, when you act like that, you better be ready to defend yourself.
They've got the draw. It's one of those rivalries, and this often happens.
Assisted by number 50 and by number 21, Ryan Strome. Time of the goal, 7 minutes, 47 seconds.
Nothing new, a fight between these 2 teams, and this one is over.
That's why we love rivalry hockey. Nothing better.
Well, the home team's just rolling right over top of the visitors. The crowd is all over them right now.
And that's a face-off win. Oh, he'll pay for that, and for sure he'll be taken to task.
Oh, that was not a good hit at all. Now somebody's coming to the aid of the fallen teammate.
These 2 teams get together, you can expect the game to run a little hot. Both of these guys fielding.
And out of all of this, both receive fighting majors.
You almost forget that they're going to keep track of the game by score here. The players seem to want to settle a score on every whistle. New York's got a little bit of swagger going now. Their man's won the fight. The crowd is ecstatic.
Solid win at center ice. Now what? And it's all. Missed the net.
That was very close, but he missed opportunity with that shot.
A howitzer. Blocked. Kicked out of that cluster. And that pass really misfired, and so they must drop back. Shoots one. Oh, and what a spectacular save. Skates it down the wall. Presses that attack. Rang it off the post.
Now you can't get all of them. They've had every bounce. They've almost filled the net constantly tonight. Now they don't get a bounce at this time.
Quick wrister. And a save. The Rangers lug the puck in their own end. Fires. Score! 4 goals in a row for the same team.
Boy, I love how he put himself in a position to really get a lot on that shot. Where was the defensive zone coverage there?
Man, the top glove, Edzo, was wide open. He drops into a butterfly. You could throw a football in there right now.
Just under 7 minutes to go, first period. The Rangers are just hammering away on that scoreboard. A 4-goal lead.
Scored by number 21.
Here he comes. He scores!
And by number 30, time of the goal, 13 minutes, 13 seconds.
Panarin's great individual effort while on his knees surprised the goaltender, and he scored.
The goalie can only bail out so many times. He gives it everything he's got on this attempt. Just can't get to the puck.
And the faceoff's won.
Goal scored by number
The Rangers in their own end controlling play now.
by number 22. Kevin
Leads that charge into the zone. He scores!
13 minutes, 41 seconds.
He had people chasing him down on a breakaway, but he found a way to score.
Edzo, he's in good position here, but the shooter's known to be a real accurate shooter. He doesn't have much room, and he doesn't miss it.
Goalie to the bench. Substitution made.
After a while, you're not getting much from your goaltender. He's given up a couple of bad goals. There's been a couple that he hasn't had a chance on. It is time to change the record and get him out of the game.
A face-off win. Let's see what develops.
Number 36.
Stole that pass away in his own end.
By number 22, Kevin Sheffield.
They're over the line with options here.
Time of the goal.
Puck ricocheted off the screen.
39 seconds.
With a pace like this, you...
It all alone. Score! He's got his second.
Zuccarello's quick read of the play allowed him to get that breakaway and score.
Dowell's down in his butterfly a little early. That opens up the top of the net, and he gets beaten cleanly.
The Rangers control from the neutral zone. Tremendous hit.
If you can't...
He scores!
29 seconds.
Under 3 minutes to go in the period. The Rangers have done a wonderful job offensively. This is one that they'll enjoy, for no team worth its name is going to let that go. And the end result of what's happened is this: the gloves are down.
It's not about winning or losing the fight. It's about showing up, and he did in a big way.
Rivalries ebb and flow, but with these two teams, it always seems to be the same. The games run hot, they're physical.
They used their fists and got a fistful, 5 each for fighting.
These games don't come along very often anymore, where they're chippy, aggressive, over the line a lot of times with way too many penalties.
This period's become a mess for them. Somebody had to do something to try and change the momentum.
The Rangers get the draw. Got a piece of that one. Couldn't get his way through. Nearing the final minute. What a ripper! And a save.
Boy, he really had to battle through to see that screenshot.
Shot came through big time, hugging that post. Fires. And ring more bells on that one. One after another.
Oh, you know he's happy, guys. He's sitting there on the bench. He's got a couple of goals in his back pocket already. But you know he's thinking about number 3. What an achievement that would be to bang in one more.
Good face-off win. A howitzer, outstanding save there. Period 1 is over. A dominant period for one squad.
Now's your chance to play clean. Drop your plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the recycling bins throughout the arena. Thank you, fans, for joining us in the campaign.
We have 20 minutes down. We have lots of time still to go. What are your thoughts so far, Edzo?
Philadelphia is lucky to still be in this game after the first period. They had turnover after turnover. I'm sure the coaches addressed that problem in the intermission.
Hammers one. Wow, what a glove save. The Rangers win the draw. Gathered up by Zuccarello. Deflected off the blocker. Right along the line. May not have intended it, but it hit him. Smart recovery by Zuccarello. Up the wing, making some headway. He's alone. Score! It's his 3rd goal of the game, a hat trick. The Rangers have added to their lead. They are heavily outshooting the opposition, and we look at the opposition bench and do not see a white flag yet.
New York goal, his 3rd of the game,
It's a point hammer shot.
Time of the goal.
Back on his stick. Score! He's got his second of the game.
You want to score goals, you got to get to this area of the ice.
Well, the goaltender wants to be aggressive here, but this is just perfectly delivered.
The Rangers have gotten another goal on a night of many goals. What a satisfying night for them, and their coach won't have much to say.
New York goal.
That's the end. Good work by Giroux.
Assisted by number 28, Mike.
Recollected that.
Number 60.
Very important steal for him.
Time of the goal. 4 minutes.
It's all on his shoulders. Score! He completes the hat trick.
He looked to be cherry-picking in behind the defense, and it worked. He found himself on a breakaway.
He didn't leave very much room. He's in the butterfly. He's got most of the net shelled off, but he doesn't cover it all, and it ends up behind him.
The Rangers have built an enormous lead, and we're still in the second period. They win the draw and will now set up an attack. He scores off the draw spot.
Well, he had a lot of time and space there to let that wicked shot go from far out. That is a heavyweight shot.
Well, what a shot. This puck is delivered quickly. You can hear it clink off the bar into the net. That's got to be a bad sound for the goalie.
The Rangers are threatening to run away with this game. Let's just see before the second period's over if there can be any kind of resistance. And the